Grindr sharing, royal pairing, and condom daring. Coming up today on The Point. Hello and welcome to The Point, the only talk show bringing gay and straight men together to see what happens. Hello, everybody.
Hola.
Hi, Fred.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi. How is Tito doing? Tito doing today?
Tito
my friend.
is
Tito!
feeling so great after
You look great.
the night.
A night of dancing and drinking and
Debauchery.
debauchery. You're doing good, right? You're not hungover or anything.
We'll find out.
Okay. Doug, you're back with us.
Doug.
I am.
We missed you.
I know.
How was your vacation?
It was good. Vacation was good, and then I got sick for a little bit after I got back, which was pretty terrible. But
Because of the vacation?
no. I think it was just the 2,000 people in line at customs all touching the same friggin' touch screens.
No.
Yeah.
That's my suspicion.
Fair enough.
It's good that you're back because Jim and Zaid are away. Zaid's still on his film set, and Jim actually got booked for something.
Amazing. Congrats.
So they're off doing their separate projects. They'll be back with us in a few weeks. But thankfully, we have YouTuber Adam Carroll back with us.
Hi.
YouTuber and author of
Pawns of Blood and Thunder.
Pawns of Blood and Thunder.
That's my book.
That's his book. Okay.
there.
Enough with the book.
Yeah, enough of that.
Let's jump into it. Talking point number 1, oversharing. Okay, now Grindr.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. You overshare.
I do.
Well, you do
so
overshare. Okay.
oversharing.
So Grindr got in a little bit of trouble because it turned out they shared some of the data that you put on Grindr. Tito. They shared it with third-party companies.
What information? As long as my dick's not out there.
Well,
Is your dick
isn't your
on
dick
Grindr?
generally out there anyway?
Is your dick on one of your
they
photos
sent-
on Grindr? I was like, that's weird.
Cybersecurity experts allege that the dating app was sending advertisers its users' precise GPS position, sexuality, relationship status, ethnicity, phone number, their tribe, such as Twink or Daddy, as well as their HIV
But who
status.
cares? Because that's part of the profile that you're
Twink
already
or
putting
Daddy?
out there.
Wait, Twink or Daddy?
Yeah.
Twink Daddy. Okay, done.
Hey, okay.
Twunk.
Twunk.
Twink? Twunk.
Probably a twink.
Probably a twink.
It's not great.
My question is, are you concerned? And of course, this comes in light of all the stuff that's been happening with Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg under the microscope for Facebook giving data to Cambridge Analytica. Actually, I love the fact that the whistleblower in this whole thing was this guy, Christopher Wiley,
He's hot.
a
Looks
gay,
like,
He looks very
gay
angry.
vegan Canadian.
He's pretty cute.
he
Blew
looks,
up this whole story.
It's the pink hair that's doing
Looks
it for me.
like,
I like his eyes.
oh my God, my brain is dying. The podcaster who is on this show, who's just delightful.
Adam Carroll.
Not him. I said podcaster, not YouTuber.
What's his face?
Yes.
Okay.
Tegan.
Tegan, yeah.
Oh, Tegan Reeves Bottom.
Yeah,
Tegan Reeves Bottom.
does, he does.
Okay.
Okay, but wait. Why does it matter if your profile information's on your profile for everyone to see?
Okay, but should other people be making money off of your
Statistics?
data? So you give you put your information online. You put it on Facebook. You put it on Grindr. Should other people then be allowed to use that data to make money for themselves without you don't
I
get a
could
cut
do
of
it.
it?
I would have done that too.
What?
If I can make money off something that's already out there, why not?
But there's a presumed sort of contract of like this information
Yeah,
is
private.
meant for these people, right? And for a specific use. So when
They're using it
someone
for
else
statistics.
takes that, sells it to somebody to then target you for ads and other types of coercion to get you to do what they want you to do, whether it be to lean one way politically or another or whatever it is, that's not the intended use of that information. That's not the assumed contract of what that information is going to be used for. I mean, like you sign up for Grindr to get dick,
Late.
and you shouldn't get fucked over.
Well,
Hey.
But it's
Thank you.
but and I think the Grindr thing is a little bit different than the Facebook thing because Grindr, number one, it's sort of it's a more closed society, a more closed group of people, and there are people who pay for like the premium version of Grindr. So you're paying Grindr to find hookups or whatever, then Grindr allegedly sells that data so that other people can target you with advertising, including your HIV status.
Is that something that's public on Grindr anyway?
You
I
can
don't know
choose
how it
to put
works,
on.
but
you can choose to put it on there, yeah. But also, it's not that surprising. It's Grindr. Like, it's not the greatest company and greatest app to begin with. It's not surprising that they would go and do this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, okay. I read
Does
it and was like, all right.
Does that make
like,
you
whatever.
rethink putting your data online, whether it's Grindr or I mean, there was this
Doesn't it-
whole like
Yeah, but
hashtag
Facebook
delete
is
Facebook.
different
Doesn't
because
it
you put
ask
so much
you-
personal information there that you want to hide from other people, and in that case, they'd steal that and use it. But
And doesn't it prompt you if you want to like share this with other people and you press OK? It's just like, are you willing to
Yeah.
share your information? As soon as you press
Facebook
OK
or Grindr?
I don't use Grindr, but Facebook. Obviously. But yeah, on Facebook, if you say you go to like one of these different websites and like the crazy picture things where it turns your face into something it does, but something else like that, and they ask you, are you going to allow Facebook to share your information with whatever, and then you press OK. So I'm pretty sure that's almost consent, is it not? Like you're kind of like signing a contract to like allow your information to be spread out.
Yeah.
Or
something
well,
like that?
is it? I'm sure there's a case to be made
Yeah.
for that, but is there a certain level of like consumer protection where it's such in the fine print that nobody like how many like you sign up for any app and terms and conditions? Yeah, how many people read that?
Nobody
right?
reads
Yeah.
it. That's what I'm
every
saying.
word.
In fact,
Microscope.
Grindr apologized for this, but they're really in trouble under European law. And in fact, the Norwegian Consumer Council is not satisfied with Grindr's decision to stop sharing data with third parties. It has filed a complaint with the Norwegian Data Protection Authority claiming Grindr breached data protection law. So the question is, if data is protected under law, is this a breach of that law? Or should the law be changed to protect people's data?
I think the law should be changed to protect people.
Absolutely.
obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, like the
It's
whole,
getting really crazy now, like this whole privacy thing and whatnot. And I think it's crazy because I'll be talking with my friends about a certain product or something like that, and then all of a sudden it'll just like show up.
shut up.
yeah.
Have you never had that happen before? It
I
happens
heard
far
that
too
stuff
often.
happens.
Yeah.
It's like the
Well, I've been
FBI
talking,
agent in your
like,
screen.
I'm reading the Harry Potter books, and I was just sitting over there earlier, and we were talking about it, and then I was going through Instagram, and then I had an ad for an audible Harry Potter book, and I was like, all right,
Isn't that insane?
cool. Yeah, it's insane. Legit.
well, because there's also
100%.
this other thing that happens too.
Well, you probably looked it up or like.
Probably.
Very, very possible,
Yeah.
but
Still, it's terrifying. But
Yeah.
there's also this thing too where, I will get served an ad not because I show any interest in it, but like somebody that I know has like liked that thing or shown interest in that, and then it's then advertising to that person's friends, which then would be me, and it's this weird like convoluted path that ads go and things like that to
Yeah.
be able to reach people.
I've
It's sort of like,
never
oh, you
seen
guys are
that.
friends, so you probably are interested in the same things, so then you're going to be interested in this thing because they are, and
I've never noticed that.
yeah.
According to the Associated Press, as many as 87 million users of Facebook could receive notices from Facebook that their privacy was compromised. Tito, you're one of the most sort of out there people I know in terms of putting stuff. I mean, your
What?
drunk AF, and you're Instagramming it to the world.
Also, you could see almost all of Tito's body on the internet if you look for it.
This is true. If you look for it, you have.
It's not that hard.
It's on his Instagram account.
Yeah, it's not that hard to
specifically.
find.
That's what I mean.
So the question is,
hot.
and I think there's also a bit of a generational divide here. I mean, do you worry at all about putting that kind of stuff online, whether it's because it being, going to other people, potential advertisers and people making money off of it, potential employers, stuff like that? Do you concern yourself at all with that?
No. Easy answer. Not really. Like, no.
Do you ever get scared that your nudes are gonna leak or something?
But like, am I gonna be famous? No. So who cares if everybody has seen my dick? Like, it's not gonna affect me.
But also, even if I was famous, I don't think I would care. Like, okay, you're welcome. You got to see it. Congrats. Like,
If you pay a little
Right,
extra
like
for the
everybody has
Patreon
one.
tier.
Yeah, legit.
First of all, you're all famous because you're on the point.
Oh, there it is.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Second of all, it's time for Tito's Midpoint.
This week we're playing at gunpoint.
So what does that mean, Tito?
It means you're gonna read a question and you have to choose between one or the other on that piece of paper.
Wow.
You.
All right.
You're really good at explaining things.
Wait, first, Tito, are you still hungover?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm
It's
that.
been 6 minutes. All right. Would you rather have to eat all your meals in front of others for the rest of your life? That's like, do you want companionship in your life? Or have to pee with someone in a stall next to you for the rest of your life? It's not the peeing that's the issue. And also in a stall, there's a prison. Tito, what's going on with this question? Do you want to have
answer
people who are around you and love you, or do you want to use a bathroom?
With a stranger next to you.
So
He doesn't even remember what he wrote. He's like,
if it's
Tito was drunk
you
when he
like-
wrote these?
Do you like eating in front of people?
Well,
Like-
don't you,
like a
if you're
meal
having
with
dinner
people?
with someone, aren't you eating in front of someone?
anyway.
Okay.
This is insight into
saying.
Tito.
No, like
but
if
no.
nobody else is eating and you're the only one eating and everyone's looking at you eat.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm not a-
I
I'm
like
not-
people watching
I'm
you
not a
eat.
huge
Peeing
fan
in the
of having-
stall next to someone. First of all, it's more uncomfortable at a urinal when somebody's
Urinals are
right
stupid.
next to you.
Urinals are
and
stupid.
secondly, I mean,
Well, it depends if the guy in the next stall is hot. Adam, pick a
That's
question.
true. That is true. Amen. Amen. Do I have to stand on the toilet seat to look over if he's
just
hot?
look through the hole.
Yeah.
Glory,
The crack in the door.
glory.
You know what I hate is when you're peeing in a stall and the floors are so shiny that you can literally see his dick from the floor, like if he's like sitting or like standing in the next stall.
I've never experienced
It's
this.
like, why are the tiles so shiny in
Where are
a
you
public
going?
washroom?
wow. Those are some fancy places you must be
Or
going.
if they're really disgusting and there's water all over the floor, that's
And
like
you still
reflect.
I think you're just really
He has no
reaching
feelings
to look.
about sharing his stuff online for
You're
social
just really
media
looking hard, I
privacy.
think.
But this he's passionate about. All right,
Anyway.
Adam, what do you
Actually, some bathrooms, the ceilings reflect.
Yeah, I just
It's weird.
clubs.
I just like seeing like the outline of his butt. I don't care to see your dick. I just want to see the outline of your butt.
But if you're in a stall, his butt is. You're not going to see his butt because it's going to be sitting.
And that's why I don't look. We could be standing. Anyways, sorry. Would you rather pluck out every hair on your body or bathe in rubbing alcohol with 100 paper cuts?
Oh.
I mean,
Pluck
thanks,
every
Tito.
Obviously.
Pluck out every hair on my body. I
No,
think.
because that's like pain for like a very prolonged time, and then
But
the
I can,
cuts is just like.
I can
There
go-
are correct answers according to Tito.
So much for would you rather.
Right?
This is what Tito says you would rather.
Just saying, do you want like instant pain or like
Yeah,
prolonged
but then I would
pain?
assume that if you're like in the
Plucking hairs isn't that painful.
That's not the end of the world.
No, and I can
pretty
take breaks.
painful.
You didn't say I couldn't take breaks, so I'll just
Yeah,
say
how long
break.
are you in this tub of alcohol?
But I would assume if you're in the tub of
You just
alcohol and
dipping
you're
yourself.
moving.
Also, I think you
That would
get
still
used to it
hurt.
pretty quickly, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Not if you're moving. I would assume if you like move every so often, that's like new areas
We'll,
of the rubbing
we'll,
alcohol.
we'll test
going
that
in.
later. Tito,
All right.
go ahead.
Yeah. Let's not test that. Ever.
Yeah. Why would
Not test that.
Would you rather have your body found on a pile of sex toys or a pile of drugs?
What, like your body? Like, are you passed out? Are you dead?
I assume you mean dead.
Dead.
Oh.
Probably sex crazed because I'm a hoe.
Because I'm
That just
Well,
makes more sense.
That
I don't want my
I
body
mean,
found on
look,
drugs.
like,
well,
on a pile of sex
Actually, I'm
toys
gonna
is
go
not
with drugs.
illegal, but if you're
I
on
think
a
it
pile
depends
of,
on who's.
It doesn't matter 'cause I'll be
Does it not
dead,
depend
but-
on who's finding you?
Oh, his has a lot of words.
Like, is
Yeah,
it like,
why
do
did
you
I pick
want
this
your-
one? Wow. Would you rather tell your friends they're bad at their passion, saving them from embarrassment, but hurting their feelings and your relationship, or be supportive regardless, letting them humiliate themselves publicly?
Well, obviously, you do the second one because that's what we all do,
Yeah, that's
right?
what we all
Like,
do.
that's
100%,
what
yeah.
it is to be
Yeah.
a good person.
You know what? No,
you're
I'm
just
gonna
like
go
a
the
bad
opposite
friend.
way. I would tell them you suck.
Really?
Sorry, yeah. Just because.
would you?
Yeah.
I
I mean, if they're that bad,
Somebody
like,
told you that you're a bad actor.
I tell them to go F themselves.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, constructive criticism
mean,
is key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
constructive,
Constructive.
right? But you
Not,
suck.
you
and-
suck at
yeah.
this.
Your passion is
You are
stupid.
the worst.
Out loud, Fred.
He reads it first and then so annoying.
Would you rather change the past or be able to see into the future? Change the past.
Really?
No question.
No, yeah.
You ever-
no.
you
See into the future. What? See into the future. If somebody tells me, if I can see, I know what's happening. It's going to happen anyway. So if I look into the future and it's bad news, I'm just going to worry and be anxious about the bad
But
news that's happening.
you can
Oh my
change
God.
it.
But if I
This
can change, if I
character
can,
is great.
if I can change the past, then I can change the past, which will affect the future.
Yeah, but if you can see the future, then you can change. Oh my gosh.
Talk about
Clearly.
passion.
Thank you.
I don't think you want either one, frankly.
Well, but I have to pick one. His stupid game.
But you don't want to change the past because it brings you to where you are, and you never know the wonderful things that are going to happen because of all of the things that are
true.
seemingly disparate and unconnected that bring you to where you find the brightest
this got
joys.
deep.
I would change the past so hard.
Would you get regrets?
Also, Tito's a
Hookup
hoe.
regrets?
Oh no, just like life regrets.
Are we done
Regrets,
now?
regrets.
Are we done now?
All right.
Thank you, Dr. Doug and Tito, for today's midpoint.
Dr. Doug.
Ho.
Tito.
It's like you were just underwater, coming up for air.
And now it's time for talking point number 2, spring a leak.
Okay.
We're talking about urinals. I don't know.
I
According to OkCupid, the springtime, the months of April, May, June, are the most popular time of year for one-night stands. OkCupid found that there's a 17% increase on average in people looking for one-night stands in April, May, June, but June is the biggest month for one-night stands,
It's summer.
where they go up for 33%.
I hate you.
Well, it's summer, but not July and
Ori
August.
hates relationships, though. He does not. He's not.
But not July and August. It's just April, May, June where
It's
they're
too
the
hot in
highest.
July.
yeah,
and August.
because
I'm not
like
going
you go
outside.
through the entire winter
Yeah,
not
you're
wanting
just
to leave
ready
your
to
home.
go.
And then it's like April showers. It's like, oh, it's warming up. Let's get late.
Now, when you say
you don't
April
have-
showers,
wait.
And by the time,
what are you into?
Golden April showers?
Jesus.
So you don't hook up in the winter? Like you don't order in
Just
the winter?
saying, like your statistic is like probably because people
as we speak.
are.
Yes. Check under the desk.
Whoa!
Yeah, so are you having more sex now that it's spring?
It's
He actually is.
spring right now.
He actually
It's
is.
too cold.
Well,
Maybe, but I don't think that has to do with the time of year.
timing. I think it's just
It
timing.
I completely
happens
agree
to
with
be
this.
the case.
What's
But
the warm
100%. I'm not going outside if it's
Ready to go.
cold.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Yeah, but
outside
you
if
can
it's
order
cold.
in.
I'm not that hot. No one's coming over.
What are you ordering in? Food or sex? What are we talking about?
No, like you go on Grindr, before they sell your data, and then you can have somebody come over. You don't have to travel.
Yeah, it's so much
Obviously, but
different.
the statistic comes because most people will not want to leave their house to go freaking meet your ass.
Okay, so just because it's cold, you don't want to have sex? Actually, that's the
Just
best.
saying.
I'm not
It's the
traveling.
best
Like
time to
I
have
would
sex.
never know. It's
because
like
it's cold
you come
out.
to me exactly.
But yeah, so I would come to you.
Oh,
No,
God.
I don't mean that. I mean I would leave the house to have sex. In fact, I would rather go somewhere else and have someone come over so I could dirty their sheets so I don't have to deal with laundry.
Okay.
Are you having more sex now that it's spring?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not at liberty to say, but
Well,
perhaps.
perhaps.
That
Okay.
means yes.
Perhaps.
Speaking of people having sex,
Is that a segue to me again?
it's not all about you.
Isn't it?
He is center stage. So.
There's a new condom available in the UK commemorating the royal wedding.
I think it's pronounced the uck.
I've never heard that before. I like it.
What I don't completely understand about the Crown Jewels Heritage Condom souvenir,
So cute.
it's the only condom in
Wait,
the
is
world.
this the picture that's on the condom itself? On the
It's on
side?
the box.
Or is that the condom?
Go on.
So is there anything printed on the actual condom?
If you
Is
let
it
me
just
finish.
like his face that just...
Explodes.
I would buy
What's
that. I would buy
unusual
that.
about this condom is that it plays music.
Oh.
How?
It plays an exclusive arrangement of God Save the Queen and
How?
the Star Spangled Banner because she's American and he's British and I don't know how a condom plays music.
This is an April Fool's joke, correct?
No.
I never thought we had gone too far with technology, but
think this is it.
maybe
This might
this
be
is
it.
it.
Are there any other condoms that play music, or is this like?
There's like greeting cards that
It
do.
literally cannot play music. What are you talking about?
This, according to a story in Gay Star News.
I feel like it'd be a little bit muffled though. No, like, like enjoy the full song.
I don't know how. Maybe when you tear it, there's
starts?
something in the package.
Oh, that would make more
Hope it
sense.
doesn't
I mean,
tear.
like, my sex is pretty lame, so I would be totally down for some music. Might liven things up.
Can you imagine, like, each thrust? Oh, say, can you see? By the
That's the American national anthem.
It's on there too.
Star Spangled Banner.
Both of them. Are you paying
She's
attention?
American.
No, I don't. I listen to half of it and then I zone out.
Oh my
God Save the
gosh.
Queen and Star Spangled Banner. Wow.
So is this like officially sanctioned by the...
They
By the
really
Queen.
Yeah, like
enjoy
is this
their
by the royal
royalty.
seal
I
of
don't think so.
approval?
I think, there's so much paraphernalia and souvenirdom around the British royals that this is another one. There's a trumpet out. I hope there's not a trumpet in the. Although Harry's
All right, bring
trumpet,
some in next time.
Maybe we can get some.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
Your
cool.
jokes are just hilarious.
What?
What? No, maybe we can get some Crown Jewel Heritage condoms.
Okay, let's try it out.
Well,
Do you even care about the royal? I don't care about the royal wedding.
If I lived in the UK, I would love it.
Really?
I'm super
Why?
upset about Meghan Markle being engaged.
Okay.
Because like now it's just like now there's no chance, you know? It's just
So I
For
watched
you
the
to
show
be
The
with
Royals,
Harry?
and I love it. And it's based on the royal family in the UK, so it's just kind of like fun.
But why would you? She's got a successful acting career, and she's giving it up to be a figurehead.
It's called love.
It's called
bitch.
love.
and
Fred.
giving it up to be the richest woman on the planet. I
But
mean,
she's
like,
going to
that's-
be so constricted.
Can
and
she
so-
not-
Is she not acting anymore?
Act anymore?
No,
No.
she's
She
giving
left,
it.
she left
Hello,
the show that
do
she
you
was
know
on.
anything about Grace Kelly? Like, no,
They're
she
not
can't
allowed.
act, girl. She not allowed to act no more. What?
No, that's that
Go watch
part
the-
of her life is done.
Go watch the really
real,
bad
For
Nicole
real.
Kidman movie. It's not
She is
great.
giving it up to be a princess.
Wow.
Oh, I want to do that too.
You are. A
You are a princess, yes. Well, speaking of condoms, okay, this actually wasn't on the official thing that I sent them earlier, but I recently learned about this, and first there was the cinnamon challenge.
This is so fucking stupid. It's ridiculous.
Oh, no.
Then there
what
was
is
the
this?
Tide Pod challenge. First,
What is wrong with
what?
people?
Okay. First there was the cinnamon challenge. Then there was the Tide Pod challenge. Now there is the condom snorting challenge.
Oh.
This makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are these kids so stupid that they don't know there's something way more fun that you can do with
the
these
whole
things?
idea is to snort a condom up your nose so far that it comes out your mouth, and then of course record it and put it on YouTube. I don't
What happened to
Stand.
humanity? Like, what happened?
They're just all trying to get famous. I mean,
This is how. Okay, I don't know this guy, but this guy is now famous with that picture.
yeah, 100%.
And is that famous?
He probably has like a record deal now.
Yeah, right?
I mean, you have your own YouTube channel. Would you? And you want to get famous? Is that?
No, I would never. I mean, it might help me with my gag reflex, but like, I would never. I would
It
never
just sucks
do
that such talented people like don't become famous and whatever, and then somebody does something stupid like this.
Yeah.
But is it the people that are being famous or the stupid thing they're doing that's famous?
Well,
like,
the
I don't know
thing
who
is-
this
Stupid thing,
idiot
yeah.
is.
Why are people watching this? I don't know. Bruce Lee, an this comes from the Washington Post, an associate professor at Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, wrote in Forbes that the only thing people should snort is air with the blah, blah, blah. The condom could easily get stuck in your nose or your throat, blocking your breathing and causing you to choke.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page. It's dumb, and they shouldn't do it.
If you're gonna
moving on.
snort, you really shouldn't be snorting anything. Anyway.
Air or the
I
occasional
disagree.
bit of
No, I'm just
cocaine.
joking.
What? Oh.
I'm just joking.
As,
It's an Addy.
Anyways,
A little Addy. Adderall.
hey, gotta stay focused, right?
Gotta stay on track.
are you still hungover?
You need some Adderall.
Very much so.
Okay, well,
I sometimes wonder if even the microphones can pick you up. Like, you're so quiet.
Oh, they do. They sure do.
Tito, how about Bop of the Week?
Oh my God. Bop of
Oh,
the
that he's
Week.
alive for that.
Yes! It's Tinashe featuring Ty Dolla $ign and French Montana, and it's called Me So Bad.
I'm a little distant because I'm watching you
so
do
sick.
that while he's snorting his.
Yeah, let's
let's
change
get rid
that.
of that. Let's put Adam's book, Pawns
let's
of
do
Blood
that.
and Thunder, back
Get some
up.
promotion on there.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
And speaking of
For all you
promoting,
nerds out there who still read books.
you should read like the audiobook.
I don't think anyone wants to hear my
And
voice that
then
much.
the pawn was startled because of all the blood and thunder.
But speaking
haven't read
of
it yet.
promotion,
That's exactly how it is. That's exactly my book.
If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Helps us greatly, costs you nothing. You can also check us out on Reverie at Reverie.tv, the world's largest LGBTQ online streaming service. Of course, if you really want to help us out, go to our crowdfunding site, Patreon, patreon.com/thepointguys. You can also get our audio podcast on iTunes. Check us out there. Podcast. You can email us your thoughts on anything that you saw on the show today, thepointguys@gmail.com. You can also follow us and like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Woo!
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Fred.
Hopefully the next time we all get together, this hangover
Something
will
tells
have-
me he will be just as bad the next
Next time.
I don't know
episode.
what it is, but
Yeah, something tells me. We'll check that out next week because we have a new show every Tuesday. So we will see you next Tuesday on The Point.